live.
We're going live, baby. Patty's not ready. No.
Nope.
I was debating on whether I should go live. I was going to sit here and read all the comments. Everybody's just chit chatting, having a good old time without us. Kind
Yeah.
of felt left out.
Well, I'm glad they can chit chat and talk to each
Well, they're supposed to
other.
chit chat with us.
We're not there, so.
We are now.
Hi, Jan. Hi, Brenda. The breeze is helping, but it's hot. Everybody, is it hot?
Woo! It's hot.
It's hot here.
Hot.
99 feels like 112. Teresa, yes,
Woo.
we know how that feels.
Man.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Out about to.
Terrible.
Really through it. Josh, hello, Josh.
What's up there, Scanner Farms?
Yay.
Hey, Joy Bless.
Joy's here.
Mm.
Hello,
Oh, look,
Miss
Brenda
Joy.
said, Brenda said I'm looking good. She said looking good. And I'm sure she was talking about me.
Yay.
You talking about me, Brenda?
Of course.
I know she was. Oh, man, I feel like I got fleas all over me. On my feet.
Are you? Check.
Oh,
Check.
I feel like they're crawling on me. We have a flea infestation.
Don't want to talk about that.
Oh,
Hey,
oh.
Patty's here.
Oh, there's one of the flea bags over there crawling down the steps.
Not her fault. Not her fault. Nope.
What's up, Ben's over Acres? Patty, Tinker's wife. How's everybody?
Uh-oh.
How's everybody doing? I can tell you how we doing. We hot. And the AC is running overtime. We actually cranked it up to 73. We
That's not very up for some people.
We can't crank it up too much because Mama back there, she already came out. She already came out complaining that it was hot. So.
Well, it's the way our house is laid out.
Yeah.
Mom's room is on
The
the
very end.
east side,
Yeah.
and so no, the west side. Which way does the sun
East
go down?
side.
East side. But why does it get hotter over there? And I thought it was on the west side. But anyway, it gets hot over there on her side of the house
Hey, Mr. Willie.
in the afternoon.
So she's got a fan in there.
Yeah.
I told her to turn her fan on high. I
Hey,
told her to leave the door open.
Christy.
She'd leave the door open.
Mr. Willie.
The air would circulate better, but
Well, because
So.
she doesn't want to hear us and everything. Us
know.
hear her.
I don't know. So anyway,
Oh, look, I'm having some dark chocolate.
she's over
and
there
you
having
have
snacks.
Dove's dark chocolate, and they have little messages inside, and it says, "Be with people who make you laugh." That's what I'm doing tonight.
So we are. Mr. Willie's here.
Yes.
Mr. Willie always makes us laugh.
I'm gonna have my dark chocolate. I'll let Mac talk. Go for it, Mac.
Dawn dish soap will kill the fleas. Well, here's what happened. They're out in the garage because we got two cats out there. We still have the mama cat and the baby cat.
We have not been able to get Mama Cat to come to us where I can get her fixed, and then our life keeps getting busy, and we just keep putting it off, and now we're in trouble.
Here's what happened.
I don't know why, though.
One day, there's no fleas.
Yep.
The very next day, Patty went out there to do the litter box and feed them, and literally, no lie, overnight. One day, they're not there. She came out the next day, and her legs were covered in fleas. And we're like, where did they come from? And we still don't know where they came from.
Hey, David.
So we've been dealing with that. Well, we've been trying not to go in and out of that garage, and when we do, we like spray our feet with like off and stuff.
Okay, well,
But they've been slowly making their way in
first
here.
thing I did, now we can't put any, normally we would use those foggers or bombs,
I
we've
still
done
wanna
that
do that.
before,
I
but
still
we
wanna
have
do
two
that.
cats in there, and we
I
can't.
still want
And I
to.
can't catch the mama cat. She's in the rafters.
I still want to vomit.
But anyway,
We could
So
put little gas mask on the cats.
we can't catch them to put them on.
Put some little
I
gas
put
mask
flea
on.
control on the little boy. He's okay, but I can't catch mama. But I went in there and I threw diatomaceous earth all over the floor.
Jeez, it looked like it snowed in there. Like a blizzard came in there.
Because it really does help. Mac doesn't think so,
Hey,
but it does.
Wanda. Hey, Mama Z.
But anyway,
Oh, my
a
goodness.
dangerous predator for homestead husbands is a wife with a list of chores for the husband. That don't happen around here.
That garage will never be the same. Oh, my
Well, we
goodness.
have had
It's
this happen
disgusting.
before.
disgusting.
We've had this happen before. But anyway, I was reading up on what to do,
I hate fleas.
and naturally, so because I can't because of the cats
Hey, Grace Hill Granny.
and all these different things. I'm going to try to get a light over some water that attracts them into the water. Whatever you put dish
Yeah, have y'all
soap
heard
water.
that? You take a big pan, a big shallow pan
Well,
of
sure,
water, put some
Yeah.
dish soap in there, and then
so keep them
put a
off.
light
Oh,
over
Richard.
the water.
hmm
And then when you turn the lights out, everything
Salt.
is lit up except for that light over the water. The fleas come and jump to it, and they jump into the water.
Yeah,
And
and
they
they
die.
can die. So we're
Have
gonna
y'all
try.
ever heard that before? I've tried it once, and it actually worked.
We did that years and years ago in the house that we had somewhere. We had fleas, and I did that, and it worked.
Yep.
But I also
Hey, Richard, Psycho Diver.
was reading what kind of critter. It's a cat. But actually, I think mice came in from outside because we had
Yeah.
opened the garage just a little bit.
Yep.
And I think they're the ones that brought the fleas in because the cats that are in there have never been outside. So I don't know where they would have gotten the fleas.
Yeah. So.
Oh, everybody wants to know about predator. We ain't got to the
We
predator
ain't talking
part.
about no predator yet.
But anyway,
We're talking about
has
fleas.
anybody heard of Wonderside? It is a flea and tick stuff.
Yeah.
What it is it's actually essential oils with lemongrass and cedar.
Hey, guys, Beanie Homestead.
Cedarwood oil, which I have all those things, and I did put them in a sprayer, and I sprayed all that out there, and lemon oil and stuff like that. All that works. But if I can't get to the sections where the cats are roaming around and spreading them everywhere in my boxes of stuff, so I don't know.
Patty, I can't do that with the sticky trap. I thought about it because the two cats
try
out there,
it.
they'll probably get all in it and have sticky traps stuck to their fur.
Yeah, that's not gonna work either.
So
Our main goal is we need to catch the mama cat.
we got to catch Mama Cat, get her fixed, then we could get them out of there.
We've been so busy, and I just feed them, and then I don't do anything else. And Mac doesn't do anything for them, so it's just me.
I pet them and love on them.
When was the last time you petted him and loved on him?
A couple of days ago.
Mm-mm.
3 days ago.
Mm-mm.
Last week.
Mm-mm.
A month ago.
Yeah. Okay. There, I proved the point.
You don't know when I pet them. I did. It was several days
when
ago.
they come around, and no, they have not been coming around. It can't be several days because that's when all this has been happening.
Richard said before the fleas.
Way before the fleas. Mac doesn't even know what's been going on out there.
I think it's Patty. Patty's got fleas.
He makes his little mark right to the refrigerator that's out there to get his special stuff that's in the refrigerator and comes right back. That's all he does in the garage lately. Okay. Mac, tell them about the reason why they're all here. They want to know everything about the predator. I'm going to sit here and cry because the predator came here. Tell them why. True story.
It is my story. But I don't want to tell the whole full story because I have a video coming out in the morning about it that will tell the whole full story. But let's just say that.
Oh, Lana, I know it's very hot.
We'll just say I was mowing yesterday, the front lawn, and it ain't that big. I mean, the chickens were out there, and I was never more than 10, maybe 20 yards at the most from them. I was mowing, and I came up to the house on the riding mower. I got off, went to the bathroom, got a drink, got back on the mower, came back down, and found a huge pile of chicken feathers everywhere and not a chicken in sight. And I'm going, what? I said, where? That was not there. Where did that come from? So I went and told Patty, I said, I think we're going to be short one chicken. She came up there and she was sad and crying.
One of my egg layers.
Good layers. And so
my young ones.
We're like, well, what, So I kept mowing. Well, as I was coming around, I saw some feathers, going, and I'm like, something drugged that. So
At first we thought a hawk got it.
I drove around to the other side of these weeds, center owl weeds, whatever, flowers, and I drove around, and there was enough more, and I drove all the way there, and it went straight to the creek. So in the time I came in to use the bathroom and do that, something ran out from the creek, grabbed the chicken, and took it back into the woods, never to be seen again. That quick.
So
That quick.
What do you think got our chicken?
I wasn't in the house more than 10 minutes. I swear, couldn't have been more than 10 minutes. So anyway, so now we're worried. We didn't let the chickens out today because we're worried about, free ranging them and letting them out. But
After and sorry, just a second. When he came to tell me about the feathers and stuff, it clicked. I
Hey,
was in the
Heirloom
house
Culture.
doing stuff, and I kept hearing
how the
the
garden?
rooster
Hello.
just making this funny sound,
Hey,
and they
Lena.
were all out back and just making a bunch of racket, and I wasn't paying a whole
Well,
lot. 'Cause
because when
I
whatever
looked
got
at
them,
well,
they took off
I'm
running.
telling my side of the story, okay? Because that's why, and I was getting to that point, but I didn't know that. I was busy working in the house, and I saw out back. I could see out back through the window, and they were collecting. But I looked and saw they were all together, and I thought, oh well, one of them's laying an egg or something. And that's what they do, chupacabra.
Well, I did
Um,
find some hair that I'm pretty sure could have been Bigfoot. I don't know.
hey, Glenn.
Videos coming out in the morning.
Misty.
Hey, Mark.
Sounds like a
Hey,
fox.
Mark J.
Okay, Misty thinks it's a fox. We don't know just yet. John is here, muscular workout.
But
John.
I did today. I put my snake boots
Probably a
on.
dog.
I got me a big sturdy stick, and I had my 9 caliber slingshot on my hip, and I went hunting today, and that's what the video is about coming out in the morning. But anyway, we've had another, and I think I talked about this
The
before.
raccoons will do that too in the middle of a day, Brenda.
Yeah, see, that's what's really weird. I it could have been a coyote. I saw a coyote at the barn, and remember I said that when we had the pigs a couple of months ago, and it came out of the woods and went down to the creek. So if there is a
Joy said that a fox got Tim's.
if there is a coyote near here and she's got a den and her puppies she's trying to wean them, she's gonna be wanting to bring them some meat. So she would come out in the middle of the day and get a chicken. I don't know. I don't know. The raccoons, aren't they supposed to like sleep during the day and come out at night? But I don't know. So anyway, we did have another attack. I think this was last year.
They all hunt in the daytime.
Where we found a pile of feathers near the garden, and we think that was a hawk because it was just a little pile of feathers, nothing else, nowhere else. Chicken done disappeared, gone. So we think a hawk just swooped down, grabbed that one, and took off because it was just a few feathers and never saw that chicken again. So
that was a while back, quite a while back.
Yeah.
But we had coon come out in the day. We've seen coons in the day, not very often, but yeah, a raccoon comes out in the day. Well, anyway, we're not really sure, but you have to watch Mac's video, and
it was pretty scary.
He'll tell you more.
Walking down through that big ditch, crawling over logs.
Hey, Mark.
Fearing for a snake attack at any time.
Outdoors.
But I had my trusty snake boots on. First time I wore my snake boots. I bought them last fall.
What did I cook
from
for dinner?
Bass Pro Shop. They were 50% off. I got a killer deal. I couldn't pass it up. They're so nice, and I only paid like $70-$80 for them. They were like 100 and I don't know, $60, $70, $80 boots at Bass Pro Shop. So I got them for 50% off. They're nice. I loved them.
John says the raccoons usually just pull the heads off and don't run off with them.
Yeah, something grabbed that whole chicken, and we got some pretty good sized chickens.
It was one of my fat chickens.
We got some pretty good sized chickens.
Buff Orpington,
so, but I'm gonna tell you what, that chicken put up a fight, or at least was flopping because it left feathers. It left feathers a long ways. I was able to track it for a long ways. So,
I don't even want to think about that. That's horrible.
So anyway, now we don't know what we're gonna do. Do I put my electric fence up to let them run out, to come out?
Because they have to free range because their coop is nasty. I mean, it's just barren. And I blame the food shortage. John.
It's a chicken yard.
Yeah.
There's no grass or nothing in there. So So I might have to just put our electric fence up and let them out in that because I got a pretty pretty good size electric fence. So it's like 200 feet or something like that. I don't know, 300 feet. I don't know, but
I wish they would just stay out back with where it's safer around all of our stuff because the animals don't normally come out back. Where they getting them is when they wander out front, way over by the creek side. Both times that's what happened. So yeah, they'll be back for sure. Yeah,
yeah.
the
So
predator will probably be back.
Patty did have a big pile of bowl of some goodies in the refrigerator left over when she was doing bone broth.
Oh yeah.
So I thought about pouring that out there and watching it, seeing what comes up.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to do that today.
Yeah.
I need to get that out of the refrigerator.
But I didn't feel like sitting out there at night and getting eat up by mosquitoes.
Easy chicken dinner, yeah.
So
Well, we do need to cull some of our flock, but it got one of our good ones. It didn't get one of the
yeah,
bad
I mean it didn't get the rooster
ones.
of all the chickens. It could have
And
got the
all the
rooster
old hens, I
or
guess
an old
it
hen.
knew which one was good.
So
Trap it down by the creek.
yeah, I need some traps. I need to get some traps.
Although there's no telling, we do have dogs that go around here.
Yeah, I even yeah.
We have neighbors' pet dogs that go around everywhere too
There's no
sometimes.
telling. I could catch possum, raccoons, fox,
And
coyotes, dogs, cats.
yes, we
So
have hunting dogs that go around here too. They just let the
I'm just
dogs roam.
I'll just
I would
I'm
hate
just
to
gonna
trap
have
one
to
of them.
fence in our I'm gonna have to fence in our place or something.
Yeah, we need some game cameras. Anybody?
Um,
We don't have any of those. Mac used to have. Didn't you have one a long time ago?
yeah,
But
they're
yeah,
old. They've got so many better
yeah.
ones now. I
Run
might
back
have to
for
buy a cattle panel once every paycheck, and then maybe by the end of the year, I'd have enough
that.
to fence in the
We need to
place.
fence in our place. It's just getting worse with the neighbor. We had down the street neighbor come looking for his hunting dog, and
Yeah,
and if you see him, let us know. I'm like, okay, but we didn't see it, but not that we
no,
were looking, but usually we can hear stuff that's going on, and we don't have a dog, so it makes it hard to
yeah, yeah,
know anything really. But
yeah. So yeah, so that happened yesterday. Then I went hunting down the creek bank today, and so
yep, 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 yep.
anyway, that was our
Simply
life.
Southern roots. Hello,
That was our
hello.
life.
Yeah.
So I might could run like an electric wire. It'd have to be probably a couple of strands. Get those little like what are those iron rods? They're for like what do they call them? Rebarb. The rebarb post you put in the ground with the insulator on it.
Like the ones we used to have. We
Yeah,
still
they're
have all that stuff.
put one kind of low, then one up higher or something maybe. I don't know.
Well, the chickens have to be used to it, and they don't
So,
fricassee the chickens.
so I don't know.
Chickshaw and portable electric netting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I like for them to just run around the whole yard. I don't want to confine them in a. I don't know.
It's
I
a
get,
pretty big fence.
well, that's true. If I moved it around, yeah, that's true. I'd have to make them a chicken tractor.
John, you want to come make me one? I need somebody to come make me one. uh,
See, Mr. Willie said, yeah, a basset hound will make an excellent guard dog for a chicken.
you're right, John. We do have two of those 100-foot nettings, so that is pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Well,
the fact is, it's work.
You know what?
Someone has to go out there and
You
take
know
care
what?
of it.
You know what? I've got that trailer that I was going to make a chicken
Yeah, we have two of them.
to what?
I have two trailers that we were going to make a chicken
No, we
tractor
don't.
out
We
of.
only have one.
I had this little one that I wanted one
Oh,
made
that
out
thing.
of.
That thing ain't nothing.
Yes, it is.
The other one's bigger and house all of them.
Yeah, okay, and that is like so big that it will never get done. I'm trying to do a
That
little
would be an
thing.
excellent project video.
I think we have excellent project things all over this place. Josh,
Uh,
just come down and build me one.
see, even Mark J said I need a dog. I need a basset hound puppy.
A basset hound puppy is not going to help around here.
I'll get me a Rottweiler.
No.
Mm. I was hoping to find that coyote, the mama coyote's den, and get
Yes.
one of the
Yes,
puppy
Patty.
coyotes and raise it and train it to protect the chickens. I mean,
That's work.
and then I could have my pet coyote protecting the chickens. Hey, Redbird Farm,
Yeah.
would
Okay.
that work?
Hey,
Y'all,
Miranda.
y'all ever seen that?
Our Rottweiler does a good job. I'm sure. Yes, the Rottweiler will do a good job fending off of all kinds of things. People, everybody. It's that nobody has the time to invest in a dog right now.
Patty goes, I'd like to see that excellent project list, Matt Cass. Oh, I have
Mhm.
an excellent one, but I can't never get to my list because I'm always doing her list.
You don't do none of my list. They tend to steer clear of our property for now, knock on wood. I'm sure with all that barking and barking and barking and stuff, yeah, Trisha. Next door neighbors have 7 big dogs. Yes. Great Dane, Pit Bull. Oh, they get my tennis shoes and they run. Oh, that's terrible. uh,
Hey,
Walks
full blown
right
country.
form of rabies. I don't want to talk about rabies. That full blown country. Uh, Pooch has been burning up in here. I know it is so hot. I think it's hot everywhere down south, even in the Midwest. Actually, I was looking at the heat map of the United States, and right in the middle, what's above Oklahoma? Kansas? No, it was on the left of Kansas. Anywhere, mid South, I mean, the mid America was the hottest. I couldn't believe that. Well, and parts of Texas was too, but we were all hot. But they were the really hot.
It was 90 something with a heat index of 110 yesterday.
Yeah.
The humidity was so bad. You walked out, you literally
Yeah.
couldn't hardly breathe. It was like trying to breathe water. It was so thick. The air was so thick.
It's the humidity that's the worst.
Is,
I mean, the
yeah,
heat is
yeah.
bad, but the
The
humidity made
humidity
it
is
a
just
million times worse.
horrible. You
Yes.
can't even breathe.
And you're just drenched. I had still sweat getting in my eyes and burning my eyes. Now it's time when you see my old videos and I wear a bandana around my head because so the sweat doesn't get in my eyes because I'm out working and stuff.
Yeah, you can't
That's
look
how
all
bad it
nice
is.
and
Yes.
prim and proper
No.
in the summertime in your garden here.
Brenda said her peppers are burning up and they love heat. Yeah. Uh, yeah. It's so hot in North Carolina. I almost want to move to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Oh, where's
I
Matt
think
and Sarah?
I think I'm going to get me a cottage up near Matt and Sarah for the summertime. And
Although they've been pretty warm up at times.
actually, yeah,
last year.
her last video, she was sweating pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. My hair melted. Yeah, it melted a long time ago, John. I posted you might be able to talk Patty into Josh. What? Richard, the heat makes his mascara run.
It's true. I've seen it.
Okay. Oh, Lexi. Hello, Lexi.
Oh, hey.
Who's it? Levi and Liam, and I can't remember the rest of their names. Hello, everybody. My cousin's daughters had to miss scout camp and was glad because it is so hot in Florida. She had worked 6 months preparing for it, and a big deal. And that's hot. Yeah. All right, Josh. Mac will watch your video.
So the dilemma is what to do with letting our chickens out. Because if we let them out, we're going to have to be out watching them. And they like to roam all over the yard. So
when I'm in the garden, a lot of times they stay around front. They don't stay around any area for very long because they usually run and. Oh, Mr. Willie had steak and asparagus and his tossed salad. Oh, my word, that sounds delicious. Mac actually cooked dinner this afternoon. We went grocery shopping for his lunch stuff.
And I cooked dinner.
He cooked
And
dinner.
that was the best pizza I've had in a long time.
Box pizza. It was great.
Hey, I put extra spices on it. I put onion powder, garlic
He
powder.
actually opened the box and put it in the oven. He preheated the oven. Of course, he wanted to know when it was done, how he knew it was preheated. So I had to tell him all these things.
And it rings. A little bell goes ding.
Yep. And then he put it in, and he actually watched the time, and he
Turn
got
my
it
timer
out.
on. Turn my timer on my phone. Set it.
Yes. But he was afraid to cut it because he can't cut straight lines, so I had to cut it.
You know that round roller thing. So I had to make Patty cut it.
So we had pizza.
But I put a little salt and pepper on it, and then a little
that was
thing of
actually
like
my breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
some mixed natural seasonings. And oh man, that pizza was so good.
One bad.
Yeah.
It's always better when I don't have to cook.
And Richard said when I knew it was done when the fire alarm went off. When the fire alarm went off, I knew it was time to take it out.
Yeah, we didn't want to turn on the oven because it is so hot, but it wasn't on for very long. So
yeah,
that's why I didn't want to cook nothing. Mac's supposed to bring the grill around front so I can
we're gonna
get
start
to it
cooking on the
easier.
grill instead of heating a
We're
man.
gonna cook a whole
'Cause
bunch
that
of
oven
meat
puts
stuff
out-
on
I mean,
the
that-
grill,
that
and
stove
then
puts out some
one
heat.
night, and then it'll be ready. We'll have leftovers the rest of the time.
Because we have a gas stove, and I tell you what, that burner put out heat. Some
Yeah.
heat. So
Yeah, so we don't want to turn on the heater at all.
yeah,
I mean the stove at all. It's too hot.
yep.
Best way to keep the chicken safe is just add some seasoning and grease and fry them and eat them. I use the Instapot.
Yeah, she's been using Instapot too a lot.
It's a lot easier just to throw some meat in there and cook everything up real quick, and so we just eat it all
We have
on
not
it for a while.
had any pork yet. We have not tried.
Oh yeah, Josh wanted to know.
We have not tried our pig meat yet.
No,
We still think the memory is too fresh in our minds.
that's him. I actually took some sausage out.
Sowing a legacy.
There you go.
She's here.
Hi, Angela. Hey, Henley. And Audrey, if you're there.
Yeah, full blown country. That's what we're gonna start doing. I'm gonna put the grill right outside the door so she can cook on it. So yeah. So anyway, but yeah, we haven't tried our pork yet.
Is this the first week that you have been off, or last week you were off too?
I think this is the full first week. Yeah, I started my working 3 days. I only work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday now, so I've got like 4 days off.
I tried, Josh.
So, we went last Friday. Me and her went back down to the meat place and picked up the rest of George, the guy that bought the red pig, the other pig. The rest of his meat, he had 4 huge half hams. So basically 2 big whole hams, but they cut in half. These half hams, they were huge, weren't they? And there was 4 of them off that pig.
Oh, wait, they coming to get him?
When he gets back, he's out of town. So 4 half hams that he had.
Hey, Cecilia.
He had what smoked and cured and all that. So while we were down there, my deer skull mount was ready, so I got it. And this thing is a beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Can't even get it all the way in there. But it's on a Mississippi state plaque. But yeah, that thing is gigantic. I love it. That's the biggest deer that I've ever shot, will ever shoot, will ever see in my lifetime. It was 11 points. So yeah, they did a really excellent job on that. So I like that. You can see the teeth.
You still got to put it up on the
Yeah,
wall.
I haven't put it up yet. Very happy with that. Very happy with that. In fact, the other deer I know I showed y'all my other one that I got from Grizz. He did it. This is no lie. The other mount, the antlers, the whole skull and everything fits inside that one's antlers. That's how big and wide those are. It
It's
goes out. The other skull mount I have literally fits inside the antlers. It's insane to put them up. The other and that other one's a 9 point, and it's man, it's crazy. So yeah.
and that won't take.
Yeah, I know you can't really hardly see the state plaque, but still, that was a choice I had. I mean, it didn't really come with it, but I mean the plaque. I ordered a plaque with it, but I had different choices, and I picked the state.
Joy, it was
So.
Mac's pig, so Mac's the one that's having a hard time waiting.
Yeah, see, she didn't do
His
nothing with
pig.
them. I'm the one that fed
I
them,
mean, I was
petted
out there
them,
every now and then, and I
fed
just
them, petted
saw
them, loved
and
on them.
whatever.
So I'm having a hard time because I keep picturing me eating bacon, and I'm picturing me just bending over and just biting one of them.
That's ridiculous, Mac.
I know.
You need to not do that.
It's in my mind.
Okay, well, I have to do that to myself. You cannot think of those things. You just have to put it under your mind.
Joggers, I bet hanging that won't take as long as those shelves.
It just might because it's work too. It's been sitting there since Friday.
I've been busy.
I've
been hunting predators. I've been putting my life on the line for the homestead. Going down through that ditch, climbing over logs.
Today. What'd you do? Monday, Sunday.
Yesterday I mowed. Saturday, Sunday I worked.
Sunday you slept. Saturday you
I worked so you could have food on the table.
Friday, okay, all right.
Can't win. You can't win with her. You can't win with this woman at all. Can't win.
You made a great pizza today, babe. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Redbird Farm said, "Nice rack."
Mm-hmm.
That's an innuendo. I'm not going to go there. That's funny. Nice rack.
Who said that?
Redbird Farm.
No, she did. She said,
"Nice rack."
Oh, you know what? Okay.
Thank you, Christy. Thank you. I work hard, provide for my family, and then I'm just trying to get sympathy. It's okay. Ignore me. Oh, you want to tell me about your new job?
My new job. I still have to fill out the application. Y'all, you know how long it's been since I filled out a job application? Because all the jobs I've had didn't require applications. In the last, I don't even know how long, 20 years, 15 years? No, 15 years, because I worked for MSU. And the kids were here. But that was just a temporary job. But anyway.
What are you doing?
I am working for, I think I already told them. It's a music group. I am assistant to a music group.
Josh goes, "You're a military Matt. You know where to find sympathy."
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to be a travel assistant for a music group.
What music group?
The Badurs.
It's called the Badur. The Badur
Miracles. The Badur Miracles.
Yeah, but it's a Badur.
The Badur Center.
Badur Center.
But they are called the Badur Miracles.
Yeah.
We already talked about that the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 17 years for me, Patty.
So anyway, she's going to travel with them when they go sing.
Yeah.
And she's going to help do things and run stuff. And so, yeah, she's going to be a
So anyway,
roadie.
that's what I have to do tomorrow. I have to finish filling out this application. I was fine until you get down to your job history, and I'm like,
housewife.
Housewife, gardener, I clean houses, house cleaner,
homesteader.
Yeah, all those things. Yeah.
Oh, the Badur Center. Yeah, it's a center for like special needs people and things that need help and that live there.
Slightly mentally.
But they have a singing group, and so she'll be traveling with them and helping.
Yeah, I'm going to be a roadie. But they don't do it very often. Like, they didn't have any in June.
Yeah.
It's usually 2 Sundays a month if they can do that. So
John said, "Don't list me as a reference."
I got plenty of references, but I don't know. I'm just really, it said also hobbies and whatever. So self-employed. Yeah. I was going to put that because I have done that a lot with the farm and stuff like that.
So,
So, but it's a mental thing. I'm looking at it going, when did I start? When did I stop? How long have I been doing this? It's just, I'm like, I hate paperwork like that. It's analyzation stuff of and thinking back on things. And I didn't keep good records for that because I didn't think I was going to do an application. So it's
hey,
like, when
prep
did
for
I
eternity.
start this? When did I do that?
So when
Like,
she
I
goes
don't know.
on Sundays and travels,
Hey, Brother Donnie.
I get a free day
Hmm. But it is going to
to
be
do what I
fun.
want
Yeah.
because she's not
It
here
doesn't
to.
pay a whole lot,
Because
but it's
she's not
just the
here to nag me and
benefits of being
crack the
there.
whip on me.
And I just love music. So it's going to be fun. So, but anyway, that's what I'm doing tomorrow morning.
She got to go do the
I've been
application.
putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And my girlfriend's like, Patty, you're going to come in? I'm like, okay.
Yeah, Bob Z, I love. They want to know the address of where you worked 20 years ago. It's like,
I know. I don't remember that stuff. I
hey,
mean,
Pathways
I do
Homestead.
have an old resume
Oh,
of the things I
Richard
did when I
goes
was younger, but it's like,
bike day.
yeah, yeah, he might actually be able to get on one now.
Get to go biking.
Uh,
Yeah.
homesteading by
Yeah.
myself this
Oh,
week. Oh, well, who is that? Gary or Cindy? Who's homesteading by themselves this week?
I haven't been able to go to my chiropractor in a week because the
Yeah.
chiropractor's son tested positive for you know what. And I'm crap. So I had an appointment yesterday, but they called and canceled it because now my chiropractor has tested positive for you know what. So I'm like, I haven't been to the chiropractor since when? A week? Oh, I've been about to die. But yeah. So anyway.
Okay, Josh. Yeah. But we have got to the point of
Full blown country.
knowing
I love my free days.
knowing why he gets the
Oh,
way he does.
know why I did?
It's that chair.
That chair right there. I
Hmm.
quit sitting in it. I started sitting in like this hard chair here, up there, or even Patty's chair over there with the pillow in the back, and symptoms went away. I did it for like 2 days. I was great. No hip
Cindy.
pain, no pain, no nothing.
Oh,
So it's that
girl.
chair. So I'm getting rid of that chair, my electric handicap chair.
So we're getting rid of this thing. And actually, Mom
Mom,
has a brand new
it's literally
one.
brand new. She sat in it for a couple of weeks. Goes, I hate this chair. I can't sit in it. And got another chair, so it's just been sitting in her
There's
room.
nothing wrong with the other
It's
chair.
it's a
Beautiful.
it's a big,
It's one of
nice,
those big
thick, fluffy, but it rocks and it also reclines. It's really nice. So we're gonna put that out, sell it and something, and then bring the other one down. So that's why my back and hips have been out of whack, just because of that chair right there.
So we got to get rid of Mac's reclining chair.
But I'm getting another one
Yes. Well,
that should sleep even better than that one. I cannot wait to take a test nap in it. Oh,
I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad.
was it last night or the night before? I went out at what, like 9:30? I was out at Penny said I was out at
He was
9:30.
snoring. We were supposedly watching videos together, and he started snoring, and I'm like, I can't stay awake. I needed to go to bed.
She went to bed. I woke up
So
at like 11:15, and everything's all. And I was like looking around, and I was like, so I woke up, pulled Netflix up, watched a movie, and then went to bed at like 3.
yeah,
that's my life.
that's what he does all the time.
Well, that's what happens when I
He
work on
takes
my
a
3
nap,
days. On my 3
and
days.
then he
Yeah.
wakes up, stays up too late, and then goes back. Yeah.
I think I was watching the early permaculture video.
Yeah. That's what he said. Look, you must
Yeah,
have been watching.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
It was
Y'all
one of-
haven't put up
It
one.
was one of their gym
Oh, it was one of
videos.
those.
Yeah.
I was
But,
watching John and Angela get so buff that we're like, Mac's like, we didn't want to do that.
I was like, that looks like too much work. I usually do
I'm
that
sorry,
on
Brother
my
Donnie.
on my
These
Friday
fire ants
Saturdays.
are horrible.
My Friday Saturday Sundays are jacked up because I work and I come home. So I usually take a little nap in the morning unless I got something to do, and I'll try to stay up. But then by 2 or 3, I'm in bed. So it just then when I get home Monday and I'm off, that first Monday night, it just jacks me up because I'm still
You
on
slept.
my.
You slept most Monday. What
Yeah.
was I was doing something.
Oh yeah, I went to bed. Didn't get out of. Yeah, I went to bed that morning
Oh,
because I
I
was
was out in the
exhausted,
garden. That's what it was.
and then I didn't get up till like
I
twelve
got out in the
thirty.
garden about 6:30, and I was out there till noon. And I kept thinking Mac was going to come out, and I come in, and he was in bed, zonked.
I was
And
out.
at 12:30, I'm like, Mac, are you okay? Are you going to get? He's
I
like
was
out
just,
of it.
man, I was so because I've been getting like 4 hours of sleep for 3 days, and it catches up to me. When it catches up to me, I can't do nothing. I'm done. I said, I'm going to bed. I'm done.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you need to get rested up so you'll have a good night's sleep, is what Richard said. And now you got you.
there you go, full blown country. It's the chair. I'm telling you, it is the chair. I put a pillow kind of in the back, and it helped my back some, but it's actually the seat too. It's not hard enough, and my hips, man, they set wrong for a while. And it'll just pop your hips out of place.
It's
So
supposed to be for seniors. It is one of those.
yeah, we
Uh,
demonstrated it lifts you
yeah,
up.
the lift. It's a lift chair.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be for seniors. I can't sit in it.
Patty
It's so
Patty
uncomfortable.
said she was going to rig it up to where it would go fast, so that if I pushed the button, it'd go
No, I never could
fling
figure
me up
that
against
out.
the wall.
I think we're just gonna move it and put this chair there. Time for a new chair. Yep. Aussie oddities. He's a jewel. Okay.
Yeah, time for a new chair there, full blown country. That's what's making your back hurt. I promise. You heard it here. Tell them Southern Blessed Homestead
It's
said.
get out of the chair and get going. Brenda, she's back.
Yeah. Richard said you need to be well rested so you get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, I read
I
that.
worked with this old man when I got out of the Air Force back in the '80s, active duty, and I was working with this old man, this electronic place. We were working on aircraft parts, and he was my bench buddy. Called him bench buddy. I was here, and he was here. And I'd always say, I was like, what? I said, Bob, what are you gonna do when you get home? He goes, I'll probably lay on the couch, take a nap till it's time to get up and go to bed. So
And Mac is there.
he had some of the funniest sayings. And hey Bob, what you got for lunch over there? He said, oh, chicken bone sandwich. So, yeah, that man was the funniest old man. He was funny. He'd say some of the funniest stuff. So
Well, we still have not done a garden tour
we got to do that.
video. We got to do that. Well, I got to dig up the rest of my potatoes. We still haven't done that. Mac won't let me because he wants to do video. And I haven't finished my onion video yet. So
we've got
we
a garden
really
tour,
need to do some video.
onion video, potato video coming out
Eventually.
soon, sometime.
My cameraman won't get out there and do stuff.
It's too hot.
It is.
I mean, I'll look out there,
And
Patty,
Mac is not morning.
I'll look outside of the window and see Patty out there and be like, God, she just looks hot. I'm not going out there. Man, she looks like she's really sweating. As I'm drinking some cold water, I bet she's thirsty.
Oh, the onion one's gonna be just for you, Mr. Willie. It is, by 11 a.m. or so. It's just my garden is in a weird spot where it's kind of
Kiss
shaded.
My Grass is sick. Need the prayers.
Yes, I've been praying for her.
Oh yeah, everybody pray
She thinks
for.
she has the C. Oh,
pray
okay.
for Kiss My Grass acres.
Yeah, she said she thought she had the flu. I talked to her yesterday. She was pretty miserable.
Patty, I think you told him you got
I was
tested.
sick for 2.5 weeks or 2
She
weeks.
got tested for everything, strep throat.
And I didn't
COVID,
have anything.
everything.
I
Didn't
just
have
had
nothing.
this really weird respiratory junk.
You
And
finished taking all your antibiotics?
yeah,
You seem a lot better.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I still have a weird cough and stuff every now and then. My lungs.
And I stayed away from, thank God, I hadn't got sick yet, but man, I stayed away from her.
Yeah, everybody please pray for Red. She's pretty miserable.
Yeah.
She was yesterday.
Patty got a letter in the mail.
Oh yeah, I got a special letter
from the Senatobia, big town of Senatobia courthouse. It said, report for jury duty.
Yeah.
She's never had jury duty.
Now, I have got summoned before, but you call the Saturday before and you see if they need you or not, and they've always said they didn't need me. Well, I went in once and Saturday, but they didn't pick me. So yeah, I got summoned for jury duty again. This is probably like the fourth time in the last 20 years I've done so.
I think in my entire life I've
That's where the
gotten
chickens can't
once,
handle the
twice,
heat.
maybe. But I've always gotten out of it because being in the military, I'll just give them a letter and they're like, okay, yeah. So
Misty, that's
I never had
what
to
we
do it.
keep hearing that it's so weird. Yeah, because Teresa had it from Stringfield Ridge. She had it too. It's just weird stuff.
Wow,
She's
full
still
blown countryside. I
coughing a little
tried setting
too.
T
It keeps
posts Saturday,
bothers.
and by 11:45, yeah, man, I
Yeah.
tell you what, you by 11 or 12, it's that's it, man. Go
Man, I
inside.
I am so discouraged. And when I looked at the forecast for the next week and a half, and all I see is 90, 99, 98, 97,
No
and
chance of
no
rain.
rain. And I'm like, oh my word, it's gonna be horrible. This is only June, y'all. I
I really
mean,
need to
it's
get.
like August weather.
I gotta get some irrigation out there,
Yeah, and I gotta
which requires me
water
digging a
every 2, 3 days.
probably a 60, 70, 80 foot ditch to
Some of
run
it I
pipe.
gotta water every day.
You're gonna make me dig a 80-foot
You
trench.
ain't gonna do that. I got a good system. I got my hose, and it's on a reel, and I drag it down and water every other whatever all the
I would
rows.
dig a ditch for you, baby.
You won't even go never in the garage. Nothing for me. What do you mean you're gonna dig a ditch for me?
I mean, hey, if Jim from Green Dream Project can dig an 80-foot trench to get
That's Jim,
electrical,
and he even did that when he was sick somewhere and weak a
I
little
think
bit.
I could dig a ditch for you, baby.
Y'all tell everybody you're gonna dig a ditch
Well,
for
I didn't say I would. I just said I could dig a ditch for you.
me.
I didn't say I was going to dig a
in,
ditch.
in your dreams. I can't still that long without my feet elevated.
Cycle Diver, where are
Oh,
you going,
Troy.
Cycle Diver? Cycle Diver is going on, I think he leaves this week, his scuba trip
Well,
to
that's why he's a diver.
some exotic place
Well, he
again.
can.
And he brings back videos and shows me because I'm jealous. He's swimming with the sharks and everything. So, yeah,
Oh,
Cayman
Christy.
Islands. That must be so rough, Richard, to go to the Cayman Islands to go scuba diving. Mm,
He doesn't. Yeah, that's the life he chose.
mm.
You chose me.
I need a do over. Can we get a do over? I need a do over, guy. A do over. Give me another chance.
Oh.
That's funny.
Well, there's not like there's a whole lot that happens in our county for a jury. Although I don't know.
Lately,
I take that back. Our little newspaper, it kind of, yeah. We got a bunch of meth heads.
In the last probably 6 months,
that have
our
lived
little
in our
paper that
county.
comes out, the front page, I swear, has been full of nothing but robberies, murders, child abuse. It's been horrible. Just every Wednesday that paper
There's a
comes
lot of
out,
drugs that have come in our
drugs,
county. Yeah.
robbery, the whole for the last 6 months, every week the pages, front page, half the page is nothing but crime. And we never had that. Never. You never, man, if you saw something like that, everybody be looking, go, wow, what? You know, now it's like, oh, there's another murder, another robbery, another drugs, another child abuse case. It's horrible. I mean, we live in a little old town of Senatobia, outside Senatobia, Mississippi, and man, it's so man, a lot of that
You're
crap's
not even
probably
safe in the
creeping down from
country.
Memphis.
Yeah, we live too close to me.
I think 38 miles is too close. We need to move a little further.
Same thing in Mr. Willie's town. It's sad, y'all. Times are horrible.
And I'm talking about this little town, and yeah.
Small town folks gotta have to run some folks out. Yeah. I wish they would. One of the kids sent pictures of Gary and his brother hauling loose hay with horses.
I know, Teresa. That's what they ought to do, but no, right on the front page. She said they try to show the good news and hide the bad news in the middle of the paper.
Yeah.
But no, it's like they're proud of it. They want to show all that bad stuff. So, hey, consider it Joy Homestead.
That's Julie. Yeah. So, that's sad.
Oh, and another tidbit of information.
We did. We told them last week, baby.
We did.
Yes.
I'm losing my mind.
Yeah.
Um, but we didn't know a date.
No.
We picked a date. Last week we told y'all, our son got engaged. If y'all been following us for a long time, before he moved, y'all remember him, Luke, stopping by, waving at everybody in the video. He got engaged, and the wedding's going to be April of 2023. So April of 2023, we'll be heading to Phoenix, Arizona, to go see her sister and all their family, and everybody lives out there. So
I'm going to a wedding.
But what's funny is they're getting married in Gilbert, Arizona.
Yes.
And his last name's Gilbert.
Yes.
So Gilbert.
So my daughter-in-law will become a Gilbert in Gilbert, Arizona.
And every time she says something about it, she hashtags going Gilbert. Hashtag going Gilbert.
She's cute.
But she's a Southern girl. She's from Louisiana.
Yeah. Her family.
She's a Cajun.
Yep. So we got stuff going on. So everybody from now on in the family is getting a hug and a card that says we love you, and no presents because we're saving up for a wedding in April.
Yeah, a couple of weeks is our son's birthday.
Luke's birthday's coming up.
We sent him a card that's saying you're not getting anything because we're saving up money for your wedding in April.
No, your present this year, sweet Luke, is me putting money in an account for us to come to your wedding in April.
Richard said, "Wow, that's a long engagement."
Yeah, well.
And his fiance didn't think it was very funny when they posted it and announced it. And I said, "Wow, y'all have until April 2023 to change your mind."
And she texted me. She said, "Your husband thinks he's so funny."
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, she knows he's crazy.
She knows I'm joking.
Yeah.
No.
By now, she ought to know.
Yep.
So, yep, those are some things we got to look forward to.
So that thing's going around. We've been dealing with predators coming out of the ditch.
And yeah, all these little fun things. And
yeah, Richard, yeah, they do. We
out.
were engaged for how long? We engaged? A year? 2 years?
2 years.
We were engaged for 2 years. You'd have think in 2 years I'd have changed my mind.
Uh-oh, Mr. Willie, I don't know. Yeah, we're excited.
Louisiana women knows black magic.
Yeah.
So.
All right, well, we're gonna have to get off here and watch Josh Skinner's video. He keeps talking about it, so it must be something good.
Yeah, that's all we got. We're not gonna make it tonight. We're not even gonna make an hour tonight. We're done. That's it.
You done pooped out on everything?
Yeah, that's it. It's done.
Well, we could talk about gardening stuff. Poor Brother Donnie's having problems with fire ants. So far, I've been trying this stuff called, I told you about it a while back, and I think it really has helped.
Hey, Matt and Sarah.
It's called First Saturday Lime. Anyway, it's a powder kind of like diatomaceous earth, and I've been putting it around, and so far I haven't seen any ants in my garden right now. So I'm hoping that's working. But there are ants out in the yard, but I haven't done anything about that. Oh, you have a new one coming out soon. Okay, Josh.
We watched Matt and Sarah's latest video.
Matt, don't say that.
Yeah. Y'all need to go watch it.
Sarah.
Y'all need to go watch it. Well, because she replied back. She saw it too.
Oh, she did.
Y'all need to go watch her latest video because about halfway through it.
Don't tell them. I got to go see it.
There's
something that happens to poor Sarah. So you have to go see it.
Yeah, see if you can figure out what it is.
Mm-hmm. There's something going on with Sarah.
You have to watch her.
Yes, watch her face, because when she's just talking about her beautiful garden and trying to find, is that when she's trying to find places for the extra tomatoes that Matt came home with?
And when you're watching, it's like this side of her face is all I'm going to say. You got to watch the right side of her face.
Ground
So
cover. We'll never have them eat our tomato. Oh,
yeah, and then
it might be the ground cover, but that's terrible.
Matt goes and buys 50 tomato plants, come back and goes, here's Sarah, gives them to her.
And but he was fixing a
It makes
doorknob.
poor Sarah go down there and plant 50
I don't think
tomato
he
plants.
made her, but
He made her. He made her. He said, get down there and plant them.
Well, she knew if she didn't do it, he'd be throwing
And
them
he
wherever.
sat up in the house with his feet up on the couch, drinking tea.
No, he was fixing a door.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, Matt, come here and fix."
Oh,
my
he got them
stuff."
for free. I thought she said she bought them. You bought them, but okay,
Oh.
free's even better. So anyway, but you can see in the background if you look really hard, he's just sitting up on the couch drinking tea.
Oh,
You had
yeah.
to really
You
look
gotta
for
watch
it.
what's in the background of your
You had to
videos,
really
y'all.
look for it.
Yeah.
And she's out there sweating and digging.
Boy, bless her heart, she was configuring all kinds of ways to put all these tomato plants everywhere where she could actually still walk and harvest everything else that's in the garden.
I think she got them all but 10, and she's like, "What are we gonna do? I don't know."
Oh, and Matt's like, "Oh, throw one over here, throw one over there, throw it here." It's
How about
cute.
this
Y'all
garlic?
gotta need to go watch.
How about the garlic patch? She's like, just right in the middle of all the garlic. Y'all gotta go watch that. Y'all gotta go watch it. It's a good video.
Amish hauling hay. Oh, okay.
Y'all gotta go watch it. It was a good video. Go watch Matt and Sarah's latest newest video. It's funny.
Yeah.
Oops, I was wrong. There was a picture of Amish hauling hay.
Yeah, Gary's off on a special trip, and Cindy's trying to hold down the whole homestead by herself. That girl's tough.
She's probably just sitting up on the couch drinking tea.
No, I'm sure those cows and those pigs and the chickens and the garden don't take care of themselves.
When you're not here, I just go out.
Everybody pray for Miss Cindy.
I go out and throw a little feed to the chickens, come back and sit on the couch and drink some tea.
I did that even when I was sick. So when did you do that? Whenever you wander outside, he thinks he's gonna throw him some stuff.
Oh, the one little chick is getting so fat and
big. Yeah, we still. I don't know when we'll find out what it is, but it'll be a while.
It's so scary. It's like won't come nowhere near you.
Oh man, that little chick can run so fast.
Yeah.
You just take one little step towards it, just boom, it's gone. So.
It runs like a velociraptor.
Yeah.
Runs just like it. Their little legs. They're little tiny dinosaurs.
Yeah, little tiny. Was it hot down there? Yes, it is so.
Hey, his way Homestead. Yesterday it was in the late 90s with 110 heat index. The humidity was horrible, Matt. The air was so thick you couldn't hardly breathe it. The humidity was just so thick.
Oh wow, Cindy.
Oh.
She weaned her calves, so now Cindy has to.
Have y'all seen the videos His Way Homestead have? Apparently, one of their chickens is raising baby ducks, and the duck is raising baby chickens. Somehow they swapped nest, and the chicken wound up with the ducks, and the duck wound up with the chickens. So I bet that's awkward when the duck goes in the water and the chickens try to get. Did the chickens try to go in the water? I was like, and then when the little baby ducks go in the water and the mama chicken's freaking out because they're in the water.
Hey, Shannon and Bev are here, strong enough to be in.
Yay!
Have you even talked to them? We actually processed the pigs, Shannon.
We got two.
And they're in the freezer, but we haven't eaten any of it yet.
The black pig was 266 pounds, and the red pig was about 230 pounds. And so, yeah, but we haven't eaten any yet.
Julie, will they do that?
The love and memory of my pigs is still it's too fresh. It's too fresh in my mind. It's too soon. I haven't gone through that mourning period. I'm still in mourning.
We're gonna have some tomorrow. I'll fix it. He won't even know. He wanted video today. The baby ducks were in the kiddie pool.
Oh, the mama she was watching them. That's funny. That's funny.
Just eat eat it, Mac. Just eat it.
How to see? How did I know she's sitting on the couch drinking iced tea? I told you.
How did Mac know that
So,
I was?
so Father's Day is this Sunday. I'm off Saturday night. I don't know why they did that. I didn't ask, but I think it was for Father's Day. I worked Friday. They gave me Saturday night off, and I worked Sunday night, Monday. That's weird, but so Saturday, when I get home Saturday morning from work from Friday night, I've got 2 or 3 big racks of ribs, pork ribs that I'm gonna grill up, smoke. I'm gonna smoke. They're not farm raised. They're store bought from Walmart.
Although we do have the farm raised ones.
They're the ones I talked about in the live several. They was reduced. They were reduced. I got them like dirt cheap. I mean,
Night, Mark.
like
Thanks for coming
$6 for a rack of ribs like that. I got 3 of them, so I'm gonna smoke all 3 of them Saturday. So that ought to be
that's
good.
what you did.
That ought to be good.
Oh, he said they had a broody chicken, and so they took the extra duck eggs and put it underneath.
Oh, okay.
That will work, but they got to learn how to be ducks.
Here's what I'm saying. Say, hey, see me Saturday. You got to bring me a Father's Day present if you come over Saturday, because it's my Father's Day celebration.
Like making his own meal.
I'm making my own meal, like I always do. I cook my own meal, like I always do, like I always do, year after year.
You're pitiful. Eat a bite from me, Mac. There's Paul. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul, what's up, brother? You doing okay?
And one day at a time.
I want to get some ducks.
Well, we have
Hey,
a pond.
Life with Belinda and Chuck.
Hey, guys.
We probably won't get ducks until I get the back pasture fixed.
Yes. We have a pond.
I'm seriously
back there.
thinking, though, about getting a couple of goats from that lady at work. I got a lady at work who's got goats, and she said she'd sell me a goat for like $80. That's cheap, because I've heard goats going for $200, $300, $400. So I'll give me a couple of goats and turn them out in the back and let them eat up that pasture.
Ooh, we got to fence them in and give them. I guess they could live in the barn where the pigs used to live.
Multi-purpose stall.
We got to clean it up, though.
So, anyway.
Gotta go find your cat. Oh, bye, Christy. I hope you find your kitty cat. Howdy, doing good. Sitting back.
Oh,
good. I'm glad you got to relax. Now,
strong enough to be in.
We have plenty of
my friend that bought the red pig, George, I think he's going to want some pigs. So do you think you'll have any around the time of the homesteaders picnic? Because he was talking about like 3 or 4 pigs, and I might get another 1 or 2. So man, that's like 6 pigs from you. If you can make your mama pigs have pigs around September.
No, it has to be 2 months before.
Or 2 months before. So make sure your mama pigs have it around July or August.
So if you have any left in
September,
then we'll get them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brother Donnie, that's sad.
What did he say?
His ducks are afraid of their pond.
They run from.
I've never heard of a duck not wanting to go in the water.
I've never heard of a duck.
Oh.
I've never heard of a duck that didn't like. Now,
Cindy, you better get a good night's rest.
I've actually, believe it or not, heard a chicken that liked water.
Oh, sweet dreams, darling.
It would get in this little.
What did?
A chicken. Yeah. Would get in it and just fluff and just wet herself all down and fluff and get out. And
when was this?
I can't even remember. If somebody had a chicken that would do that, and it would come out and then it would go dust itself. It was funny. So.
Snapping turtles in the pond. The ducks won't go into the pond.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, Brother Donnie, you gotta go turtle hunting.
Yep.
Go in our pond. Y'all must have, according to Doug, maybe y'all have turtles. And
man, Lee need to get that fence fixed so y'all can have some pigs. Them were some good pigs. Mm-hmm. I highly recommend Strong Enough to Bend pigs. They were some good pigs.
Oh yeah, they turned out really well, Shannon.
That black pig, man, I'm telling you what, that thing was built like a brick house. I mean, like a tank, man. He was solid as a rock.
Yeah, the processor didn't even see him, but he was used to what he normally gets, I guess. And
that
we
kept wanting like the jaws. He goes, well, the pig's got to be big enough and all that. And we kept asking. He goes, well, it depends on stuff. He goes, let me go look at the pigs.
And he
He
saw
went
it.
out there and he was like, oh wow, yeah, that's plenty. We're gonna have plenty of meat on.
I got that pig's jaws were huge.
So apparently he's used to pigs about half that size. And he walked in there and looked and he goes, wow, yeah, you're gonna have plenty of meat on them pigs.
Mac, did you
uh,
notice how red the meat was compared to store-bought pork? Yes, I did.
these things look like steaks.
Mac, I don't
I
know if you
mean,
did,
I
but
mean the meat. No, I did. I mean, man, they look like they were marbled good with fat and meat, and that. I mean, man,
and
they
the
were.
coloring was redder
Yeah.
than the store-bought stuff is almost
Yeah.
white,
Yeah. I mean, it
whitish.
looked like a pack of steaks, like beef
Yeah.
steaks. So
It follows them around when it's hungry. Oh, joy, that's sad. Snapping turtles will kill ducks. Yeah, that's terrible. Better than store-bought. Yep. I'm fixing to get into it because we're running low
strong enough, Ben, if you're still on
with
here,
everything else.
we're putting in an order for September when we're
Sorry,
at the
guys.
picnic for 6 pigs. Think we can haul 6 pigs back? That's plenty of room if we can get that van again. I don't want to rent from U-Haul.
Yeah, these here be around 12 old.
Did
by
I
then.
tell
12
y'all?
weeks old by then.
I told y'all what happened. Who's been following us like last year at the picnic? What happened when I turned the van in? That big utility van that we had, that we carried the pigs home with us. About 2 or 3 months after I turned that van in, I get this official letter stating. Make a long story short, they were accusing me of damaging the roof. They wanted $15,000 from Hertz Rental. I'm like, I didn't damage nothing, and I ain't paying nothing. I ain't turning in my insurance either. And this went back and forth. So finally, I wrote up this long letter about this piece of crap van I got from U-Haul that should have never been.
And we had pictures.
Yeah, it was filthy. I swept up a huge pile of trash in the back. The whole thing was nasty. It was dented, everything. I had video, I had pictures, and I sent them all that. I sent it to her and I sent it to this other lady. I sent it all of that. And I didn't hear anything back for several months. And finally, this was just like a month and a half ago, I finally get an email from the lady and go, we have reviewed your case and talked it over with the manager at the site, blah, blah, and we're dropping the case again. You've been sorry for the misunderstanding and blah, blah, blah. And that was it. You got to be kidding me. They put me through all that stress and I will never, ever rent with U-Haul, at least not that branch.
No, it wasn't U-Haul. It was
U-Haul. It was U-Haul.
I thought it was Hertz.
South Haven or Hertz.
Hertz.
Hertz. And we had been with Hertz, that South Haven branch, for 15 years, 20 years. And we've seen that branch go from like this, a 10, to a freaking not even a 1, like a half of 1. It's just horrible. That's places, but branches horrible.
Yeah.
But so every time I rent now, I video and take pictures of the vehicle after that. And I'm glad I'd done that. I videoed it and took pictures, and that van should never even been rented out. There was sand in there and dust and dirt. She had to wipe down the whole dash.
Yeah, I had to detail the vehicle before we could get in it.
It was horrible. It was nasty. I found a half-smoked cigar in there, trash in the back.
Yeah.
It was filthy.
Yeah. So if you rent a vehicle, take video and pictures of it when you get it and when you return it, in case they try.
The only reason I took it
things
because it's the only one they had. Because the other one,
we would have had to wait.
Which I think is what happened. They mixed it up. They were going to rent me that one. They go, oh, we can't rent that one. That one's damaged. But somehow in the process of them taking that one off and putting this one on, the paperwork or something got jacked up. And they were looking at my rental thinking it was that one that was damaged that I didn't get. That he said, oh, I can't rent you that one.
Oh,
that's what happened. And I told him that. And I said he was going to rent me one, but they said it was damaged. So I think that's the one you're talking about. I didn't have that vehicle. But the one they gave me, I said, dude, that is nasty and that's filthy and you shouldn't even be giving me that vehicle. He goes, well, I'll try to clean it. I was like, dude, I was already been there an hour and a half waiting on a vehicle.
And we had already reserved it.
Yeah. And I said, forget it. I go, I'm on a time schedule and you're putting me late. I got to go. Just give me the vehicle. I'll clean it up.
Yeah.
I was so mad. I'll never go back to that Hertz. So we've been using
Enterprise
down here now. We love them. They were so nice. They were so awesome.
Yeah.
So y'all if y'all
Matt,
rent anything, unless you get all the insurance. I have started getting the insurance now
from their insurance, yeah.
because the guy said if anything happens to this vehicle, bring it back. He goes, you could bring it back in a million pieces on a trailer and we'd take it. You wouldn't be liable for nothing. I said, give me that insurance. And it was a
not
little,
that much.
it wasn't that, it was a little extra, but I ain't never going through that crap again, ever. So now at Enterprise, I always get that insurance, and somebody like slams open their door and dings the side. There's a dent here. Here's your keys. Bye. So, but I mean, I'm telling you what, man,
I mean, they
I still,
all are rental places, and they've got
I still got the email, and
craziness, but
they kept saying,
I hate renting
we
cars.
can't send, we can't file a claim against you. You have to. I said, I'm not filing a claim. I was like, we did not damage that vehicle. And I sent them the pictures and videos. I think I sent them to them twice.
It's probably because the
a
ones
big
you
letter.
sent were not even the vehicle, and that's what they realized that the
Yeah.
story was coming about.
Yeah.
Matt wants to know, what do you say? Use the trailer you brought them with. That's not our trailer. That was our friend's trailer, and we don't have anything to pull that trailer. Matt,
oh, yeah.
Remember the one you fixed up probably to take them to market?
Well, I could rent a truck from U-Haul. We could pull it with U-Haul.
U-Haul is bad too, Mama Z says.
I haven't had any bad experiences with U-Haul or Enterprise.
You've been blacklisted.
That hurts. I mean, we've rented vehicles a lot in the past 15 years, but it's always been with that Hertz place.
Yeah, we were on the Hertz Reward Premium,
gold
whatever, and stuff. We just walked in and here, Mr. Gilbert, here's your key.
I mean,
upgrades, everything.
They wouldn't even have to look on the page. They would just hand me the keys.
And we'd leave and be gone.
And they have gone downhill so bad. That is
after 2020, though. It was 2019, 2020. No, 2020.
That Hertz is the crappiest.
Because I think they had a bad year because 2020 nobody was renting cars.
Yeah.
And they sold off half their inventory and it just went crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah. Enterprise never has the car I reserve. See,
the last two times they haven't.
This little one down here.
They've always upgraded us to a better car. So I'm like, and didn't charge us. So I'm like, hey, that's good.
We never had good, good deals. They never had good prices before with Enterprise. That's why we always went with.
But now their prices
they're more reasonable. It's a little shop here in Senatobia near us.
Yeah.
And they are so accommodating and
they are super nice. The two young guys in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you what, that is the best customer service ever. They are the nicest people ever. And but I haven't had any bad experiences yet with U-Haul. Of course, I've only ran with U-Haul 2 or 3 times.
That sounds like a story, Julie. A really good story.
But with today's cell phones, cameras, I mean, I've told them, I said, hey, I'm gonna videotape this whole thing around here and cover my butt too. So I did. I took pictures, I videoed all the way around. And I even videoed the guy. Here he is. I'm picking up my car. I'm walking all the way around. There ain't nothing wrong with it. There's a little dent there. And I did it right in front of him. And yeah.
So we have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You be nice to us. Yeah. We're going to tell everybody bad things about you.
Yeah. We're going to tell our 15 subscribers and you're going to be in trouble.
No, we didn't do that. It was just funny. Well, okay, everybody's going to bed. We need to go to bed. I gotta get up early and do some stuff in the garden before I go do my job application. I gotta go water, make sure everything survives the 100-degree heat we're gonna have. What are you doing tomorrow?
That's my Wednesday. In the morning, I gotta get up.
You didn't tell them about your lawnmower. We've had some horrible things happening lately. Just
real quick, we gotta go. Yesterday I was mowing and I was coming out at the pig pen where we had some chain link fence up. I had moved it and set it down. Well, it had kind of slid, how chain link fence kind of slid down land, the grass had grew up and I got too close with the lawnmower and it just and stopped dead and just I just turned the key off and walked inside.
We went by Lowe's to get some new blades, figuring we will need them.
Oh.
They didn't have any.
Not my size, not for 48 inch. But yeah, it just, and I tried to, I figured, well, maybe I can pull it out.
Uh-oh,
so
Brenda.
I backed it up, put it in reverse, and I pulled it forward, and then finally it like started moving and pulling, but it got to a point it just thought it's in them blades bad, so I'm gonna have to cut that wire to there, run it up to the house, and put it on my lift and raise
Got
it
to
up.
work on the lawnmower.
Yeah, so it just I mean stopped immediately as soon as they hit it. It just went. Just
So that's what Mac may be doing tomorrow.
in the morning though. In the morning. Yeah, I did. I looked. And I was like, crap. Turned it off. And went in the house. I was like, done. So, but yeah, I got to get my muscadines planted. They're still
Wrong
in the
time
pot.
of year to be planting.
They're still in the pot. They look beautiful. They've even got muscadines, but I got to get them in the ground. I got to get them in the ground. So,
all right, everybody. We all need to go to
We're
bed.
leaving. We're
Sweet
leaving.
dreams. We love y'all.
Thanks for putting up with our stories.
Thanks for putting up with us.
Thanks for putting up with Patty, being mean and arguing with me.
Yeah, I'm so bad. Forgive me.
Richard, you be careful diving. If you see a shark bigger than you, get out of the water. Safe travels.
And steering
Richard.
column. Oh, Jan.
Love y'all. Thanks for stopping by. Love our mods. Thanks for being
that
mods.
Sounds great, Joy.
We got the best. We got the best mods on YouTube.
I know. We have the best friends.
The best mods.
Best friends that put up with us.
You know how I know? You know how I know we got the best mods?
Because we never have any trolls.
We didn't have any trolls tonight. They seen Matt and Sarah and them guys and Duncan, you know, and all them, and they're like, "Whoa, we're not going. Whoa, we're not going on there."
All right, y'all. Be kind, pray for one another, and read your Bible. I love you. See you next week.
Have a southern blessed day and a week and all that kind of good stuff.